What's the smallest hill you'll die on? Tall burgers completely nullify all the benefits of burgers, and are an abomination unto cuisine. A good burger is the perfect portable food. It should be edible using only your hands and mouth, without cutlery, and without making too much mess. You should also be able to sample every layer of ingredient in one bite, without dislocating your jaw. It's not a hot water heater. It's a water heater. Edit. It is hilarious how many of you are trying to kill me on this small hill. Not dead yet. The parents from Parent Trap are WAAY worse than the parents from Home Alone. Actual physical push buttons are way better than sensor buttons. Like the Xbox 360 sensor buttons. Edit. I have recently been informed that they are called tactile buttons, physical, and haptic buttons, sensor, so thanks for the bit of knowledge and the awards. Tax should be included in the price with no exceptions. Macaroons are not macaroons. One has coconut, and one is a sandwich cookie. Every day and every day are different. And not interchangeable. An everyday walk in the park versus I walk in the park every day. Jaws must not ever be remade, or retconned, or reimagined, or anything. Ever. Learn how to spell a name before you saddle a kid with it, for fuck's sake. Edit. Holy shit, this really struck a chord. Most replies I've ever had. Returning a shopping cart is not that hard. It's the least you can do when utilizing a service. Edit. I seem to be blessed with the copious cart returns HEB provides, to add to the list why they are the best grocery store. Also, I do mean to the cart return, not all the way to the store. The true annoyance is the people that exert the effort to hop the curb and put it in the grass when the return is 2 spaces away. Squeeze the air out of a Ziploc bag before you put the bag in the fridge or freezer. I don't understand why my wife doesn't, and one of these days I'll have a decision to make. Touch screens in cars make them worse in many ways. It's couldn't care less and not could care less. This shouldn't even be a question, but you'd be surprised how many people are willing to die on the could care less hill. Greedo never even shot his blaster in the theatrical release of Star Wars. Han wasted that sucker before he even had the chance to pull the trigger. Mayonnaise and Miracle Whip are not interchangeable, they are drastically different. Turn signal should never be red. There is no need for people to say 7 a.m. in the morning. The use of am lets us know it's morning. Frozen isn't a Christmas or even a winter movie. It is literally set in the summer. A big part of the plot is that everyone was unprepared for the summer freeze. I will die on this hill. Those new LED headlights should be banned. They might make the owner safer but not other drivers as they drive into fucking ditches because they were blinded by Klieg lights masquerading as car lights. There's a difference between doing well and doing good. If you, person A, pull open a door and someone, person B, is wanting to come through from the other side, hold the door and let them through. Similarly, if you are the other person, don't dilly-dally, walk through. Because the alternative is person A awkwardly trying to pass through whilst struggling to maintain holding the door open, leaving person B waiting awkwardly for them to finish. Happens a lot at my office in the corridors and it does my head in. Not all water is the same. Anything with glitter can fuck right off. Carpet flooring in bathrooms trigger me skeptical smiley face. Just don't put a carpet in a bathroom. A bath mat is fine so you don't slip when you get out the shower, but not the whole carpet floor. Edit. Holy crap, thank you so much for all the upvotes and replies. You can't de-Thor something. It's Thor. That's it. You can't just go around calling every bean paste hummus. Hummus contains, among other things, significant amounts of tahini, chickpeas, and olive oil. If it doesn't contain these things, it is not hummus. I repeat, not hummus. No, Ashley and Braden from the Juice Bar, you don't get to tell me that the white bean and kale mush on that $13 veggie wrap is goddamn hummus. Edit. I stand corrected, some authentic hummus versions don't have the oil. The tahini and chickpeas are still important though. Any one of them cause my heart will give out during any bit of exercise. Niche is pronounced niche, not niche. I'm fine with pretty much all Americanisms, but this one just feels like the auditory equivalent of stubbing one's toe. If you don't like being around others, you're not antisocial, you're asocial. Antisocial is the Joker. Incredibly petty and meaningless, but this always bothers me for some reason. There's zero reason for 2 Dakotas. Just fucking merge into one big Dakota. You should always use your signals when turning or changing lanes. If you don't, you're just lazy and the worst. Communicate what you plan to do with your screaming metal death trap before you are in the process of doing it. When putting cheese or salami onto a Ritz crackers, you put it on the not salted side so that you can taste the salt when you bite into it. My wife feels the opposite and we've been arguing about it for 15 years. The Oxford comma is not optional. Greeters in shop entrances are annoying and unnecessary. Edit. Just to clarify, I'm from the UK, so the American customer styles don't work here very well since we are grumpy gooses. Our big stores, like supermarkets, don't tend to have greeter anymore. They will have security guards and customer service desks nearby so you can ask questions. It's the small shop that have them, and they stand by the door watching you and jump on you the second you even look in the window. If you are on the highway and you try to move over 2 lanes to sneak into a packed exit right before the guardrail, you have already missed your fucking turn. Go to the next exit and turn around or try another route. Before anyone brings it up, no, I am not talking about merging. I am talking about seeing a long line of people waiting to get off an exit, and you breaking the law by crossing solid lines to cut in because you couldn't be fucked to read the signs for the last 2 miles telling you which lane you need to be in for your exit. Mobile gaming is better when it's simple games like Angry Birds or Fruit Ninja. Speakerphone is not meant for using in public. Fire Ant Hill. Freshly grated sharp cheddar cheese is better than store-bought grated cheese, and the difference is noticeable in the meal, especially in tacos. It is very possible people can change. But don't go wasting your life waiting for it. Toilet paper flap falls to the front. Roll of paper. Scrubs Season 9 is really Season 1 of a spin-off and should not be considered as part of the original series. It's more convenient to type something into Google than to say the words aloud to Alexa. If it doesn't have shelves, drawers, or any storage space, it is a table. Not a desk. It's Colombia, not Colombia when referring to the South American country. I shouldn't have to pay more for safety features in a car. Snakes are venomous, not poisonous. Sesame oil is better than truffle oil, and it's not even close. A lot. It's 2 fucking words. Wireless is not always an upgrade. Bluetooth drains the battery on my MP3 player 4x faster. Wireless mice, keyboards, controllers need to have batteries, don't have as responsive connections, etc. I'm salty because the most recommended brand of bone conduction headphones, which I'm looking into getting, used to have a wired headset with a 12-hour battery, which would have been perfect. IDK why it still needed a battery, but 12 hours would be enough to go a whole day at work even after the battery goes to shit. But no, they only sell new and improved ones with 8 hours of battery life and Bluetooth, which means I'll have to get some stupid dongle to hook it up to my work computer, if that's even a fucking thing. Stop discontinuing wired devices.